All right, I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. I'm Zakaria from the GMS Dallas camp. And as usual, we back out here on these streets, and we're going to jump right into these scriptures. So we're going to start from Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, starting verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Go ahead.
For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as a thought, as though we had never been.
That's right, and this is concerning the people in the world around you that have that you only live once attitude, that YOLO attitude, the attitude of, you know what, let's just go all out, man. Let's just have whatever fun we can have, and we're just gonna leave it all on the table. These scriptures are speaking as concerning to those people with that attitude. Go ahead.
Start back from the top of 2. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of a heart, which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance.
So these people with this attitude of YOLO, they do whatever they want, however they want, to whoever they want, when they want. But the scriptures speak against that. The scriptures teach a man control, teach a man how to raise his children, teach a man how to be with his woman, teach a man how to live a clean lifestyle, eat the right food, everything. But this world teaches you the exact opposite. This world teaches you that a man can change himself to a woman. A woman can change herself into a man. People can do anything they want. There's no consequences. Why? Because, look, there ain't no God. There ain't nothing. It's just us. So let's just live it up and have fun. That's the ideology that's going around. And that comes from the Christian church, the Catholic church, Judaism, on down, Hinduism. They all have that same ideology, which all in all is a satanic Luciferian doctrine. To do whatever you want. Do as thou wilt. All of that. But that's expressly against what the scriptures say for a man to be. Right. Especially as concerning our people, the people that are on that sun, the 12 tribes. We have to come back to the Most High to get that lifestyle that you want. You want to be rich? You want to be above everybody else? Well, there's a way to do it. And selling drugs ain't it. You selling drugs, you just following after the blueprint of the so-called white man. The so-called white man is the king of selling drugs. The king of it. He's got a drugstore right across over there, CVS. Straight up legal. You can go in there and get all the drugs you want. So it's important to go away from the devil and come back to the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud.
But that's not true at all. Your works will be remembered. You will be judged for your works, for your faith as well. But your works are very important. So if you live in that YOLO lifestyle, you're going to be judged. And as it stands to reason, logic would tell you, you know what, I only live once, so why not do the right thing? I got one chance at it, so let me do the right thing. So just in case there is a God, you know what? I'll be in a good case. But you people just want to follow after Satan. Could you get me Jeremiah 8 and 12? You people want to follow after all the lusts of Satan, so you live this life, as they say, in that rat race. You constantly trying to fulfill the wants and desires of someone else. You trying to get a better car so that other people can look at you and say something. You want better clothes so other people can look at you and say so. You constantly trying to fulfill the desires of others. But you need to just fulfill what the Most High put you here for, to trust in Him, to follow after Him. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 8:12?
Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore shall they fall among them that fall, and in the time of their visitation they shall be cast down, says the Lord.
That's right. So you live in that YOLO lifestyle, it's only one ending. It's only one result of that. You're going to be cast down. So it's very important to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, and have faith in Yahweh Shai. Because that YOLO lifestyle is only going to have you one way, and that's dead.
And matter of fact, me add too is that whenever last week I did a lesson, and it was going about, I made a statement that, hey, Satan is going to try to convince you that you have life here. Day in and day out, he's going to try to remind you in ways of what you could be doing. Other than, you ain't got to suffer. You ain't got to be in mourning. Come join me. Okay, and everything around this world is a trap to seduce you, the seducing spirit, to get you to believe in that. That's why when the devil tempted Yahweh Shai, why did he show him all the kingdoms? Because he's saying, look, you can live like this now. And that's what they're doing to us now.
That's right.
So that goes with the brother saying.
And what's Satan's number one tool to use, especially for the so-called black man, it's the woman. Satan, you're going to be living your life, doing good in the scriptures, and Satan is going to pop up in the form of a woman and try to knock you off balance, which is very important to stay the course. Go after that woman that is expressing these scriptures, that wisdom. Go after that woman. Let that be your main squeeze. Let that be who you come home to at night, who you're laying in the bed desiring after. Now, of course, we're going to have women on this side, but they're not to be put on no pedestal.
Yeah.
They're to be used as for the sake of what a woman is to be used for. But to that longing feeling, that feeling of, man, I can't wait to be around her, that should be about this word and about the scripture.
Right. Verse 5. You know it? Verse 4. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud. It shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
Let us enjoy those good things. That's what these people are all about. Trying to enjoy the good things, trying to live the lavish life, that deluxe lifestyle, that I got it all lifestyle. That's what these people are trying to do. But what do the scriptures tell you? They tell you to be humble, be content with what you have. You have a job, be content.
Right.
You're constantly trying to move up in stature, but all you're doing is, like I said, you falling right into the trap of that rat race. The more money you make, the more you're taxed. You may have a little more money than the next man, but you got a lot less money than the next man. So you running a race that has no end. You caught into the matrix, as they say. But why not jump out of that matrix and follow after the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, where you don't have to want and long for money. You don't have to constantly be worried about a lifestyle.
Hey, didn't the Most High say there is no want in them that serve the Lord? There is no want in them that fear. Meaning what? He gonna give you just enough, and then there are gonna be times where he gonna give you more than enough as a blessing thrown at you, but you gotta balance it out. Okay? You gotta understand that, hey, at the end of the day, this is not my rest.
That's right.
And really through experience, when you come to this truth through experience, you got a lot of guys that come to this truth being in for a small amount of time. They don't understand that Satan works through giving you opportunities as well. Satan will give you opportunities to get you away from doing this.
Right.
So you gotta be wise enough to perceive that as well, and not think everything is a blessing from the Most High. As far as on the good side.
Just to add to that, Satan will make you think that you've done enough.
Yep.
That I'm good. I looked at my channel. I put up 500 videos. I'm good. I ain't got to worry about nothing. You never know what's good, what's required of you. You always have to keep fighting.
Yes.
If Yahweh's not here and you beamed up, you got to keep fighting. You're never fulfilled. You've never reached a pinnacle.
Yeah. Right.
You always got to keep going, no matter how good a brother said that video was, or how edifying it was, you always got to keep going.
Yeah.
You don't stop and say, and sit back, with in the big house chair with your arms up, man, I'm straight. No, you always keep working. You always keep grinding.
You know why? In Matthew, when it says that he that is feeding my people, meat in due season. When I come, I shall find so doing.
That's right.
So yeah, like the brother said, you can't be, I did enough. Because like he said, if he ain't here yet, then the job ain't finished.
That's right. Or I got a camp, not to deviate too far from the subject, but I got a camp, so I'm going to let them do all the work. I'm just going to sit back and just kind of pick and choose when I do, go out or whatever. Nah, that's not how it goes. Like the brother said, you got to be working. When the Most High come back, when Yahweh Shai come back, you need to be found doing.
Yeah, busy.
Not chilling, not riding the coattails of somebody else.
Right.
You need to be found doing.
That's right.
If you know a lot of scriptures, you know all the breakdowns, you need to be found doing. If you know 2 scriptures and 2 breakdowns, you need to be found doing. Go ahead.
Verse 6. I know actually verse 8. I think it's verse 8.
Actually start at verse 7.
Okay, I started verse
I'm not
7.
sure if you read it yet. Just get that for me.
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine, and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by.
That's how these people are, man. We just want it all. The finest clothes. It was a rapper, I forget his name, but story goes, he went into a high-end clothing store. I don't know the name of the clothing store, but he goes in there, a so-called black man, he goes in there, and the white people in the store are like, look, I know you ain't got no money, get out of here. But he's a rapper, so he does have money. So what he does, instead of taking his money to a place where they don't treat him bad, he goes in there and spends, I don't know, $50,000, $30,000 just to prove that he has money.
Right.
When in actuality, you ain't proving nothing, but you trapped in the so-called white man system. He's treating you like scum, and you give him $50,000. Now, I don't know in what universe that's the same thing to do, but apparently this one it is. Our people are lost. They do everything to follow after the wicked ways of the so-called white man.
Yep.
Now, you look in the hood for Chicago, for example. Let's say you want to do something good. As they say, good. It's all kind of bad shit going on. You could take that $35,000 and pay a whole bunch of people's rent. You could change a bunch of niggas' lifestyle with $35,000. But you choose to throw it right back in the so-called white man pocket for some jeans and some shirts and some shoes. But that's our people trapped in that YOLO lifestyle.
Hold on, hey, for a diamond chain that say Louis Vuitton. Simple.
When Louis Vuitton wouldn't even wear a diamond chain with his name. Go ahead.
And let no flower of the spring pass us by. Verse 8. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
That's right. Let's have it all. Let's just get it all. The cars, the jewelry, the clothes, man, let's get it all. Why? Because look, none of this stuff matters. Ain't no God, ain't no Jesus coming back, and ain't no Yahweh Shai. Ain't none of that. So let's just have it all. That's these people's mindset. But you're going to get lost in the sauce in that mindset. It's going to come back to trap you. Go ahead.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is in this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow.
That's right. Who was that poor righteous man? The men that are out here preaching the truth. Let us not spare them. Let's talk crazy to them. Let's talk about their clothes. Let's just do any and everything to make their life hard. While we live it up and laugh at those men. Because they about their righteousness. They not about letting us sleep with whoever we want to. Wear whatever clothes we want to.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Mm-hmm.
Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
That's Right, and that's what their plan is, a lying wait for the righteous. To take out the Bible, to take out truth, and to give you the earth is flat.
That's right.
And to give you that a man can change his gender and go into a woman's bathroom. To give you all of that stuff, to teach your kids and even change other little kids into transgender. So that your little boy is at school thinking that he's liking a little girl, but there's actually a man. Introducing homosexuality and all kinds of lasciviousness to your children without you being able to have no knowledge of it. That's what they want to do. They want to change the truth of the world into a lie. We got to get that righteousness out of the way so that we can do everything that we want. So we can have pedophilia on Main Street. It ain't got to be something hidden. So we don't have to prosecute it with those fake, trials and all that. We want to be able to do whatever we want, so we got to get that righteous out of the way. Go ahead.
Therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. And he is clean contrary to our doings.
And that's exactly what we are. Clean contrary to homosexuality, bestiality, pedophilia, all of that. We are clean contrary to all things against the scripture, to all things against the Most High. We are clean contrary. That's why they want to take the truth out. That's why all of a sudden the earth is flat, which isn't a new phenomenon. That was out before. But that's why they want to do all this madness.
And let me add to that. And that's why the Lord said, no, they hate you, they hated me first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They hate us because we're not with the worldly ways. Okay? You gotta remember that, man. They hated him during the Roman time. They hated the apostles and the prophets for the same thing, man. Okay? And this is Roman all over. This is Roman Empire all over again. So it's happening. Go ahead.
Rome all over again, Egypt all over again, Babylon, and especially Sodom. Because homosexuality and all that madness of sex is all around right now.
Right.
We scared. We looking at a woman and all of a sudden you get scared. Like, damn, shit, is that a man? We're not supposed to be feeling like that.
Yeah, we're looking, trying to figure it out.
And then you just, you know what, let me just focus on something else. Go ahead.
He upbraided us with our offending. Now he upbraided us with our offending the law and objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professed to have the knowledge of Yahweh, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. And that's what we say. Don't we say that we the Most High's children? That we the sons? That we're going to inherit the world? And that's what we say.
Yeah, and we are put here to reprove your thoughts.
Right.
Now, if you change from your ways, that's good for you. But our job is to reprove those evil and carnal thoughts.
Right.
That's our purpose. So that we can seek out that elect. We're fishers of men. We're trying to find that elect. And at a point in time, the Most High is going to change us from fishers to hunters. But we're put here to serve that purpose. That's what the men of the Lord are here to do. That's what his prophets and his righteous men are here to do. But it's not always going to be as though we're just these weak men on the corner. Read that last verse.
It said, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
That's right. His ways are of another fashion. We are cut, as they say, we're cut from a different cloth. We see wickedness and we get just disgusted, angry. Matter of fact, a lot of times you know what, I'm gonna do a lesson on that. But our thoughts are way far away from this world. This world is complete and just utter, just filth. And we hate filth. We want clean. We want clean water, clean air, clean thinking. We don't want to be walking around with sex on our mind 24/7.
Yeah.
Because you got women with pretty much no clothes on all day, every day. Go ahead.
That's right. It said, verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father.
That's what we do. We boast in that.
Yep.
That the Most High is our Father, and what can you do? No man can harm us.
Right.
You can bring the cops all you want to. We've been through that before. People come out trying to fight. We've been through that before. People trying to, they see, it's only 2 of them, so they want to come and try to start all kind of stuff, or they see, it's only 1 of them right there. We've been through all that stuff. We've been attacked. We've been lied on, put in jail, just like the prophets of old.
Right.
Especially just like Yahweh. But what are we going to do? Most High willing, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to fight through all the BS of the world and keep pushing. As these lascivious people want to try to bring down Yahweh, we're going to keep pushing. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him.
That's right.
And deliver him from the hand of the enemies.
And it's that tempting of the Most High.
Say they need to help shine.
Yep, that tempting of the Most High. Are you the king of the Jews? And they put a crown of thorns on his head. Speaking on Yahweh, you the king of the Jews. You can get yourself out of this. Not understanding that it was like they was caught in that rat trap. Right. They set themselves up for it, because them killing Yahweh it's like that was the exact opposite of what they should have did.
Yeah.
But through that satanic mindset, they couldn't help it. Just like right now, they got that nuclear bomb, and they can't help it. They gotta use it. But that's what's going to bring Yahshua into the kingdom.
You know what? And what's beautiful about it is this: when you read and understand Yahweh's time when he was on the earth during Roman time, you see that he was saying that he was the son of the Most High, right? The son, and he went through that. Them tempting, oh well, you're the son, well then he gonna come save you. We are in this time saying that we are the sons, okay, under Yahweh, and that's our big brother, and we going through the same thing. That's what it's reading. It said, okay, when that time comes, we're gonna see if he's gonna save you then. Since I keep talking about UFOs, quote unquote UFOs, the angels are gonna come down from heaven, we're gonna see if that's gonna happen. That's basically what they're saying. Because we tell them that that's gonna happen. And Lord willing, we're one of those ones that make it to the church, but we know that's gonna happen as a prophecy.
Exactly. So whether we are those men,
it's gonna happen regardless.
It's gonna happen regardless. Right. We have to have faith that we will be saved. We have to believe that we will be saved. But as far as concerning the so-called white man going down, that's happening.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fact. I can't say whether I'll be saved or whether this brother will be saved. As much as I want this brother to be saved, I can't say that for a fact. We hope and believe in that. But as far as the so-called white man's kingdom going down, that's done deal. That's solid. That's it. It's over. So go ahead.
I'm going to read verse 18 again. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Mm-hmm. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
So let's try what they say. Let's see if what they're saying is real, because they have no truth in them, no faith in Yahweh, no faith in the Most High Yahweh. They just living their lives as that YOLO mentality, right? They going home, men are going home sleeping with other men. And you got men doing that now, not necessarily because they want to, but because they know that they can get further in life. They can get more money at their job if they partake in those activities. Rappers are saying to themselves, well, you know what? I might as well go ahead and do it, because I can get more money if I do it. My album will be selling billions all over the world if I go ahead and sleep with this white man.
Right.
Well, go ahead.
That again. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. And I want to add to that's part of the devil coming out with great wrath, knowing he has a short time. The great insurrection come upon us, because the elites know who we are. The elites of Edom know that we speaking the truth. So they said, okay, well, the Lord gonna save you, huh? All right. We're gonna come upon y'all hard. Those madmen speaks about in 2 Ezra 6. We're gonna come hard. And we're going to see if he's going to save you.
That's right.
Okay? Because it's Israelite, I say the Israelite thing, but our people waking up it's going to become a huge thing. It's already a huge thing now, but it's just going to continue to grow to the point where they're going to be in the corner, man. They're going to have to make a move. All right?
That's right. As using the words his brother just used, as the Israelite thing grows, wickedness on the earth is going to grow.
Right.
Because they're going to see that, look, okay, man, these niggas are buying into that.
Yeah, it's happening.
I'm seeing a little too many niggas and Mexicans with beards, so we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to really push this thing.
Right.
And that's how they're feeling, and that's what this chapter is addressing.
Right.
These people are going to push it harder and harder. Okay, y'all got a power that's going to save y'all. Well, let's see.
Yeah. Terrorists, y'all terrorists now.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna push that and just try to come on us and see what we talk about and see what we saying is true. Tempting them, they're gonna tempt the Most High. Yahweh Shem Abishai, they're gonna tempt them.
We're going to hang him over a building.
Drop him. You see the angel will get him.
And okay, you say the Most High got you, we'll see what happens.
Right.
And there ain't no telling what the Most High has in store.
Right.
The Most High might have you, they drop you, and at the last second, you take off flying. It could be anything. You may hit the ground and not die.
Happen.
It could be all types of things that happen. But you must have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
To that point of death, you must say, well, look, if I die, the Most High must have wanted me to die. Could you, real quick, give me Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Real quick. I'll slow this up.
You said 4 verse 28?
Yeah, Sirach 4:28.
Sirach chapter 4 verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
The Lord shall fight for you. Strive, at no point should you go away from the truth. You always rest in the truth. I remember I was talking to a brother about the example of they may have your child held hostage. I got a son and a daughter. They may have your child held hostage, right? And they bring you in a room with a gun to the child's head. And they say, well, we're gonna kill this child if you don't do this, that, and the other to go away from the scriptures.
Yeah.
And you have examples of the scriptures
The angel protecting you.
of protecting. But also, look, if they end up killing your child, that's Satan that killed your child. That's not you. You don't have to rest with that being on your mind. Because Satan is going to try to pull and twist with your conscience.
All kinds of ways.
So at the end of the day, are you going to go with a line of sin because your child is about to be put to death? Think about it this way. Is your child more important than the Most High's only begotten son? The Most High allowed his son to die. So who are you to go ahead and go and sin so that your child can live? That's not the example of the scriptures.
Hey, and not only that, the Lord bring your child right back in the chair if you get beamed up, man.
Right?
If you hold on to your integrity and hold on to your faith, the Lord give your child right back, man.
That's right.
You get beamed up, your child in there just sitting waiting.
Right? With full understanding of why you made that choice.
Right.
You gotta sit up there and argue with your child on
You
the
already know.
In the kingdom, how you let him live, your child will understand fully what's going on.
Hey. Job is a perfect example. Job is a perfect example of the Lord can test you in that manner, in that fashion. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And not to get into the story of my life, but I had a son that died. My first one. But you know what? I took it as, okay, that's a test. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a couple tears out and moved and pushed on. So the point is, during that time, when all hell breaks loose, you know it's over. So you really got to hinge on, like, okay, it's over, so no matter what, it's over.
Yep.
And that's the thing that the elect is going to be so happy about, that no matter what, it's over. You can come to my house, you can catch me out of my house, you can threaten me, you can put a gun in my face, you can shoot me, you can do whatever you want. You're going down, it's over, and the kingdom is here. That's right. And that's what we're going to have pride on and hinge on and have comfort in during these moments. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the what?
Time.
That's right. Okay.
So, just to finish up on that example, you don't have to rest with that on your conscience. The fact that your child died. Right. Satan killed your child. You didn't kill your child. Satan was the one that put the child in that situation, put you in that situation. All of that is on Satan. You don't have to live with that. You just keep pushing. Keep pushing for the truth. Hold on to that integrity. And it'll be worth it in the end.
All right.
What verse you at?
Go back to us.
Yeah, so like, that's good on that.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 still.
Yeah, I think it was verse like 19 or something.
Yeah, we on I mean 19. We're back at Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 19. Let us examine him with his spitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own sayings he shall be respected.
Let's go. Okay, they believe in the Bible. Let's put it all to test. Let's start killing them.
Right.
But hey, that's what we signed up for.
Count the
We
cost.
signed up for these afflictions. And now that these afflictions are coming, we can't take off running. You were told from the beginning that you're going to have to go through all the same things that Yahushua went through. And death is part of those things, so you have to go through it. You may not be one of the ones that are beaten up, but you have to fight to that point of it's all over. Go ahead.
Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness have blinded them. As for the mysteries of Yahweh, they knew them not. Neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness.
They hope for wickedness. They hope in a deluxe lifestyle, living in a high-rise apartment, also having a house, outside of town with 10 cars, some land, so that they can boast all those things while they at the club having drinks. That's what they hoped in. We hoped in salvation while we were living in squalor, while we were living, day to day, hand them out, while we were living a rough lifestyle. But which lifestyle is the Most High pleased with? Go ahead.
As for the mysteries of Yahweh, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discern a reward for blameless souls. For Yahweh created man to be immortal and made him to be the image of his eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
Find it. So to go after the lusts of this world, that's to equal death. So you may think it's all cute and it's all pretty, 2 girls kissing at the club. You may think that it's cute, but the Most High is going to start killing. Well, the Most High has started. But on a mass scale, the Most High is about to put the hurt on this place.
It's gonna get bad.
With Yahushua leading the charge. And if it's the Lord's will, we will be right there, enjoying the ride. You got anything you want to add to it? Or anything?
That's it.
Hey, and with that, Shalom.
Shalom.